I'm live. I say that. I always say that. Never know. Let's see if I can actually bring up YouTube to be like, am I live? Hey, I am, because I just got the email. Now live on your channel. Score. Greetings. Stay a while and listen to me, Marauder EX. Jess will be joining me shortly. They are running a little late. They had a prior engagement this evening, but it's fine because I really just wanted to play some good old-fashioned comfort gaming, some soul food gaming, if you would. The mac and cheese of the bacon of gaming. I'm not sure where I'm going with this. I don't know. But the cats are here. We got Rowan over there, Axis on the table here, trying to get my water for some reason. Why do you want my water? Yeah, how about you come sit down? That'd be wonderful. Now we got Barbara and Cirque in chat. He's lived. I mean, I have lived. Lord knows I have lived. I have lived through way more shit than I really want to. Yes. Hello, son. Rowan, do you want to come sit? And, you know, I always do it because it's always, but I'm gonna, I have a perler bead sprite of this character on my wall that I made. Like, there are so few games that I just love to the same degree as this game. We're gonna skip the story because the story is just, there's 8 versions of it and it's all a little wonky. Rowan, son, come here. Come sit on the couch. Make Jess have to move you when they get here. Yeah, like a good boy, you know. See? Axis is being good. Kind of. Slightly obnoxious, but good. Having steak and potatoes. I had a tuna sandwich because I like tuna. Why? I always do that. Search Tristan. We'll search it, see if we can find any items. I'm not looking forward to next week. I don't want to... Oh, God. Both Ash and Libet have gotten notifications for jury duty. It's like, you're worse than the phone company. You know, it's funny because a lot of these references are now drastically out of date. Hi, Rowan. Come lay down. Be a good boy. Be a good boy. Alright, let's go. Alright, also, I need to... load remap file. Because I'm pretty sure... What? This is not the remap file it's supposed to be. Come here. Trolls. Load remap file. Let's do... No. Save remap file. There we go. That's the button. I don't know why the default for RetroArch wants the C button to be L1. Like, nothing about that like, I get that the Saturn is a 6-button control pad, which is a little weird for today's standards, but you have 2 shoulder buttons, you have 4 face buttons. A, B, C are your primary 3 for anything, and then you can do X, Y, and Z. And then the most have a single trigger, unless you're playing like PS1 games. PS1 games did get a little, but like, this is a PlayStation. It works the way it's supposed to. This is the first time I've been summoned since 2001. Wish they'd call me when I was a bit. I mean, I don't. Just be like, no, I don't want to go. I don't like your system, and I want nothing to do with you. And there we go. Rowan's still behind me, Jesus. Okay. And now I'm getting ads for Credit Karma, which I already use. Stop advertising to me. I know I'm using your service, and you just told me that my score went down 30 points because I had to put $2,000 worth of AC repairs on my credit card. So, to heck with you. And the horse you rode in on. Granted, I get to pay that off in like 2 weeks, so like that's fine. And it'll go back up to normal. Also, credit scores are like massive bullshit. You know that? Special. Disperse. Fight, fight, fight. And then they're gonna shoot fireballs at me. And they're gonna hit me from a distance. And right, Ortega's got crap. God. Ortega, you are useless. You're not as cool as Ortegas from Star Trek Strange New Worlds. She's pretty badass. She flies the ship. You do nothing except be a damage sponge. And one soldier basically takes out, oh, well, yeah, you're gonna die. On game series I have, it's like, this is Heroes Might Magic, just install a mod for the 3rd game. You know, I mean, I've said it hundreds of times, I would love to see this game get, you know, remade, but like, with the same style. It's just, the kind of cute style sticks with it. Alright, we get to, I'm going to kill you. I'm going to kill you dead, Fina. And one of the things that gets me is I use the profile pictures for characters from this game for my friends on my phone. So like, when I get, you know, phone or text notifications, I see it from, you know, I see these facial features, and I'm sitting here going, Fina, no, that's Sarah. It's like, oh, well, crap, I'm killing Sarah. Well, whoops. My reckless ways. I don't know what the reckless ways are. I really wish, like, I love that Working Designs opted to I love working designs for the fact that they add in some slightly ridiculousness into their localizations. I get a lot of people don't like that, but I get where they're coming from on it. It's cute. But I feel like we're losing a little bit of the story for each of these characters. I could be wrong, but you know, flame cannon, and your soldiers just drop like a sack of potatoes. You're going to fry just like a grilled cheese sandwich. So that is a line from Batman the Animated Series. And that is a line that I know from Mark Hamill. But that episode was actually originally done by Tim Curry. That was one of the test episodes that Tim Curry did as the Joker, which is a very different Joker, and a slightly terrifying. Oh, he's dead. Oh, right, yeah, we always kill him. He just always dies. Cool, good for him. Better Call Saul to the grave. And we're just gonna take everybody back because we're gonna lose this castle anyway, because it's for the story. Hello, Light. And there's a Jess. But yeah, just Tim Curry saying you're going to fry like a grilled cheese sandwich is just an unsettling statement. To hear Tim Curry say that you're going to fry just like a grilled cheese sandwich is an unsettling statement. So I had to repeat that for Jess.
Good evening to you too.
Hey, look, the number of times that you come in and tell me the most random thing. Let's see, who's in this castle? Oh, it's the three guys that joined me, and I don't have enough HP to do this.
Sorry.
No, that is not an invitation for you to get into the cooler bag. He's pretty cool.
Nice pets.
Hello, son. Alright, Ortega's got 53. We can handle this now. Feed me, Seymour. Bought Castlevania Advanced Collection on Xbox. I still haven't bought that. I need to. I haven't bought a lot of games recently. I should. So how's decorations?
Hot.
Ladies.
It's very warm inside the church.
Yeah, it's
And it's sticky and gross.
I don't like it.
Usually I can handle it better, but I'm wildly undermedicated for the circumstances.
Mike was complaining earlier this week that the office was really warm, so when I went in today, I was like, yeah, it's really warm. And I thought, hey, I've got this great idea of turning the AC down, because we actually have an AC control unit in our office.
Oh.
And he's like, I tried messing around with it, but it didn't seem to do anything. I turned it on today, and it seems to do something. It's like, maybe I'm just magic.
It sounds like Jana's. If I go downstairs and find it, you owe me 50 cents. Hi, everybody.
Hi, Doctor.
I'm not even. I'm just.
Let's see. Who? 20. Gustav has cavalry. Everyone else has soldiers. So this should be fine. The Gustav gun. It was a big gun on it. On a train. Hello, sir. You're very purry. I am very purry today. I'm gonna turn around, and I'm gonna probably Happy Feet Dad, and then I'm probably gonna drool on him.
Libet is probably not on the screen,
She was actually.
Oh, Libet, if you're in here still, I'm as okay as I can be. I was busy.
Well, she did send me a message asking if you were planning on being on the stream. It's like, that's the plan. We also had the decoration tonight. So I'm like, I figured you were probably going to be running a little behind. But I guess when I started it and when I started the stream, you weren't there. Just Libet's like, is everything okay?
I'm okay as I can be.
Atelier, hello. Thermostats in office buildings are placebos. It's just usually yes. Actually, yeah, even the one in our building is very limited in what it can do. But our office, where the IT office is, actually used to be a gym. It was an employee recreation room filled with exercise equipment at one point. And so it actually does have its own thermostat, so you can kind of bump up or down the temperature depending on what you need. But it's still only going to be within like 5 degrees of whatever the rest of the office building is going to be. But it was actually terrifyingly warm when I got in this morning. For being like 7 o'clock in the morning, it was a little toasty. Can't believe we're getting a remastered Dynasty Warrior 3. Also, Yakuza. They got rid of the gym for the. Well, no, they got rid of the gym long before the nerds moved in.
Nobody cares. Sorry.
The ads. Let us sell you stuff.
Hi, everybody. I can see you. Hi. Thank you. Hi.
No, one of the first things I did when I started there, like, over 6 years ago, was help set that room up for another one of our teams. And yeah, that's what I did. So it was nerded or de-jocked and re-nerded long before the IT people moved in. Yeah, right? You're looking
Do
at.
not eat.
I mean.
No, I was trying to figure out what it was I was feeling.
I
just happened to already be turned in your direction.
I'm about to say you were looking at me like I have to say something. I'm not sure what, but I have to say something.
I mean, also that I'll show you de-jocked.
Ladies.
I mean, I guess.
Dynasty Warriors 3 remasters both the base game and Extreme Legends. Which Dynasty Warriors do I have that was my favorite? Dynasty Warriors 4 was my favorite. That was the first one that I bought. I do have Dynasty Warriors 3 though. But I have spent a lot of time on Dynasty Warriors 4. In fact, I think I've live streamed it. Because I believe the whole thing was we went on a murder spree of killing a whole bunch of Chinese people. And that was just a lot of unsettling realization that This is a game that is a massive franchise.
For racist murder hobos.
I mean, well, okay, in fairness, you are also, in fact, playing a Chinese person killing other Chinese people. Because it is set in the War of the Three Kingdoms. So it's not like you're a white person going around killing.
Except you are.
Except I am a white person going around. So it does get... It does get a little...
It gets complicated in that kind of...
It's getting a little complicated in that sort of racist way.
You know, that way that white people do. Like, almost exclusively.
I mean...
All the time.
Alright, come here, cavalry guys. And just walk into my field of harpies. And die. Because harpies really are just the second best unit in this entire game.
That feels like home. A field full of harpies. It feels like where I'm... That is my jellyfish field. That is where I belong.
And you fucking run away like that? You take all of 2 hits. Just admit you're a murder hobo without admitting. I mean, the race aspect would be unavoidable in the setting unless they... yes, which I'm actually kind of surprised a lot more don't tend to whitewash the Three Kingdoms, because there have been a ton of Three Kingdoms games. Wow, he ran. I don't...
He ran so far away.
Oh, well, it's Kid. Okay. I was like, I don't think I've ever actually seen him... No, I mean, I haven't actually seen a flock of... Well, I mean, I've seen a flock of seagulls. I haven't seen the band, A Flock of Seagulls.
I'm sorry, I'm totally fucking with your mojo.
It's fine. I don't know where I'm going with this. I completely lost the...
He ran.
Right. I don't think I've seen any of these 3 starting generals, like, actually just fucking get up and leave.
He retreated. Got it.
What?
He retreated.
Yeah.
That is less likely to send me into singing Flock of Seagulls at you.
Alright, who are you? Shadow. You have no troops. Oh, you all are just gonna have a real bad day, Tater. There are a lot of Dynasty Warriors games without the Chinese setting. One of my favorites is Dynasty Warriors Gundam. Because if you're going to have another game that's very similar to, one general killing hundreds of nameless, faceless troops that all look the same, it's a Gundam game. Cause... Let's see, Gundam Wing. You have the titular Gundam Wing versus, the Leo suits that all look the exact same, and there's a whole group of them. He's just gonna, I don't know, slaughter them?
Oh, yeah, there's pepperoni in my hand. Sorry. You have no idea what to do with that.
Okay. So, my favorite character in this game is Junin, the monarch that I've picked, the one that I have the Perler bead of. Junin is a woman who's pretending to be a man. Because people are like, oh, well, we're not going to take a woman on the battlefield seriously. So she puts on her father's mask and the black mask of death and kills people, and then people rightfully fear it because she's to be feared.
Murder Yentl. Got it.
When the sage shows up, he's like, you don't have to hide from me, I know who you are. And she takes off, it's like the first time that she takes off her mask in front of anyone outside of her generals. But now, all I can think of with this scene is the bit from Letterkenny where Wayne and Daryl's like, just between us girls. Between us girls? No. Just between us girls. Between us girls. Like, I just imagine the great sage Frest going, just between us girls. Because he's not human, technically. He's kind of ethereal. So, I assume gender is a construct for him.
I mean, you could just end the sentence that there's a construct.
Well, yes. And that's going to be my first tattoo. I'm going to get the Dragon Force emblem on my body. And then hopefully the Star Dragon will give me magic powers. I don't need magic powers. If I had magic powers, I would abuse them.
No.
I would. Wouldn't I, Rowan? I'd abuse the shit out of that.
I discovered... So I was trying to figure out what to do to decorate the pews. So, for context, this upcoming weekend is
Pride.
Pride in Durham, because Durham is weird. I'm assuming it's because of Duke, because everything Durham does weird, it's usually because of Duke. Anyway, so Pride weekend. The United Methodists in the area collectively put on a queerly beloved service, and the different churches take turns hosting it, and it's our turn to host. So it's at church decorating. Because, I might not believe in God, but I do believe in the color palette. And I was trying to figure out what to do about the pews, because, we got the altar all spruced up and colory and everything, and balloons and streamers, but the pews were looking a little drab. So I was like, I wonder if I could put flowers along the pews, just the edge, like some people do for weddings, but less huge, so that disabled people can still make their way up and down the aisle. Our fake flowers are very, very fake. We need an upgrade very badly. But when Mike brought them, he also brought a couple of totes with a bunch of other decorating supplies that included enough of the small, hand flag size pride flags. Exactly enough, the same number as the number of outside pew edges I wanted to decorate.
Okay.
So I started putting together a proof of concept just as everybody was leaving. So I need to assemble them tonight and then tape them all up, because I've got I took them off of the little handles, staffs, whatever, and just putting them up with some ribbon and the stars that I made with different pride flag configurations. So far I have the genderqueer pride flag and trans pride flag. So I need to assemble that so I can just go to church tomorrow to decorate again. God, I'm going to be at this church so many times this week.
I'm sitting here thinking,
But color.
pride flag, a symbol, just,
I mean,
just wow, you.
But my non-binary pride flag, my second one, I have one, a pretty nice one, but I bought a second one because this one has a hood on it, so I can wear it as a cape, and that came in the mail yesterday, and I'm very excited. It's just in time.
If you got a Dragon Force tattoo and that's the powers, it'd be more akin to a magical girl than I mean, I'm fine taking the magical girl route. That's okay. I'm not going to shame where or how I get the powers. Getting the powers is
Does he have to eat someone's heart? Is it a tattoo? Meh.
So there's one Marvel character.
Ultimately, it only depends on what powers he's inheriting.
Yes. And Do I have to eat hair?
Do you? I mean, you probably eat a strand of hair.
I would, depending on the person, yes. There's a couple of people. I'm gonna say no.
You have to eat a strand of Rowan's fur.
I mean,
Probably
I
do
probably
a lot.
already eat some of Rowan's fur inadvertently. Cat hair gets fucking everywhere.
It does. Oh, that was your foot. Sorry, I didn't know your foot was there. I was like, what? That's
What is
not.
that?
Oh. Tickle, tickle.
Tickle. There's an X-Men character, a mutant, who their mutant power is they get a tattoo on their body. They can use powers related to that tattoo. So like they got the little like lightning bolt type thing that usually pops up on Professor Xavier's, like the indication of that he's using, and he gets telepathy. It's not as strong as Xavier's, but like he goes around just collecting like tattoos of characters for some of their famous abilities. And the last time I remember seeing him in a comic, he got the Phoenix emblem tattooed on his face, right over his eye, and there's like, I can be the Phoenix, and then the Phoenix power is like, it wasn't even the real Phoenix power, it was just like Wish.com Phoenix power. It was just like, no. No. He was able to use it to stop whatever he was fighting against, but he was like, I don't think I can do that ever again and not die. So like, it's a cute idea. It's kind of like the I don't know if you saw the character in My Hero Academia, whose mutant power is onomatopoeia.
No, but I love that.
He's one of Class 1Bs. He's the manga guy whose face looks like his face becomes a manga panel. So that's how he communicates.
Oh, right.
And so like he yells like whoosh, and like a wind gust happens, kind of thing. He has onomatopoeia and like
God.
that is just a neat power.
I would fuck so much shit up. I would cause so much mayhem.
Watch Legendary be redrawn based on Pride flags, Pale Moon, Trandor, Highland. I mean, Pride Alliance version of Dragon Force. I love a randomizer version of this game, not only starting generals. That would be interesting. I also think it would be very difficult to do. I think coming up with making sure you don't soft lock your way through something, because there's an entire possibility you could do that. And that would suck. And of course, you have to have mages. Sarah? It's not Sarah. That's who I use for Sarah.
I talk to Sarah tomorrow.
Dragon Quest spell names are also... They are onomatopoeia. Like sizzle and zap and... Yeah. It's cute. And I love it.
I would wreak havoc by saying wreak havoc. And havoc will be rock.
Nuke!
No. It'd just be chancla. If you ever been hit with a chancla, you know that that's exactly what it feels like. It feels like chancla.
That's what it feels like to drive the new Ford F-150.
That's what it feels like to chew 5 gum.
There was a video of someone talking about the current United States political climate and how shitty it is. And it's like, if, we're running parallels between this and other administrations, technically we are in the Trump should get hit by a shoe phase of... And I'm like, if only.
If only. Again, I will reiterate that I feel disturbingly Cassandra-like because I've been screaming about this very political climate for a decade and nobody listened. I was overreacting. I couldn't take a joke. I'm too sensitive. I'm in my disease. I remain in my disease state. Apparently, I do.
Rowan, come here. You don't need to get up on the game shelf, my son. Arios, however, is going to duel a samurai. Oh, that's gonna suck.
Ooh.
Oh, that's a lot of,
That's a bad day.
Alas, I've made a critical error.
Every day of my life.
The math is not sound, and man, I am bad at math.
Every day of my life.
Oh shit, now he's sustained injury. That means he's gonna be stuck in the hospital for a while.
Fuck him, Mike. I shut up, and he was like, so how are you doing today? And I was like,
I should be in the hospital.
I'm here, and that is literally the best thing I can say. That will be the best thing that he could say for a minute.
Why did Tylenol enter the equation? I mean, why? Because people are dumb as hell. Oh god, so dumb. Alright, flame cannon him to death, and then... There we go. What a disappointment. I've been looking at this. The last time I supposedly live streamed this game, specifically live streamed this game, because I feel like I've done it since then, was 2018.
Let me tell you about 2018. It can die in a fire.
I mean...
It was a terrible year.
It's not a year I'm going to be buying a bottle of champagne for. Like,
It is... It was not good. So I'm glad you're getting a redo.
I mean,
not that you won't also have many other chances in a redo since you I don't know, own the game. And
well, like, the whole
love
reason
playing it, but
why I wanted to play this, because it's like, it's been a shitty week. It's been a shitty September. And I just kind of wanted some comfort food. And I actually mentioned that at the beginning. I likened it to, this is the bacon of video games.
I mean, I would have said spaghetti or French toast.
I don't think I've done dry. It's not showing up as a live stream.
Excuse me.
At least not one that I set up as its own. Like it says on the container that taking an excess. I mean, yes, taking any pain medicine in excess is either going to kill your liver or kidneys, because that's how it's processed. But, you know, the whole, yeah, guess what?
It's
Tylenol causes autism. No, it doesn't. If it did...
First of all, if it did...
I'd be way more powerful than I am now. Tylenol is the only painkiller I took for like 30 years because I don't like meds. I didn't like taking them for a long time.
And he has a sensitive tummy, and meds that'll make your tummy bleed don't do well. on sensitive tummies. I know.
Ask me how I know.
I often struggle with taking NSAIDs. Also, Tylenol was the only thing. I don't think I ever used ibuprofen until high school. Tylenol was the only thing in our house growing up, because so many NSAIDs are, and especially in the 80s, were not great for kids. The children's Tylenol, pretty cool.
Pretty cool.
Didn't, cause, what is it? Rain?
Oh, yeah.
The aspirin, children's aspirin did. I'm willing to bet that part of the reason that Tylenol was pulled into this whole whatever is that perhaps the manufacturers are not falling in line with something the administration wants.
Oh, no. It's far more sinister than that.
Is it?
Yeah.
Really? Tell me, because I have been blissfully ignorant, and now I want you to educate me so I can be more depressed.
Well, I took Tylenol PM, so I have autism at night. Where is it? A friend of mine posted it today.
It's because it's the only thing pregnant women can take.
That is one thing. Where the fuck is it? I want to make sure I get it.
Misery is the point.
Right. Okay. No, I know. I know it was posted today. Acetaminophen is easy to pronounce. The ending is like minophen. And aceta sounds like Iceda, as in Iceda Epstein files still haven't been released.
I'm saying.
Fuck, where is it? No. Releasing the Epstein files causes autism, claims Trump.
You know what? If that's what causes it, then I am neurotypical.
Okay, now, I know a friend of mine posted it earlier today, but basically, the long and short of it is, so in the same little thing, Brainworm Jr. said that Tylenol causes autism, and instead of Tylenol, we should be using Product X. And I forget what Product X's name is, but it's a healthier alternative to the autism-causing Tylenol. The person who makes Product X is that bullshit Dr. Oz, who's now also part of the Trump administration, that he is the manufacturer of said wonder drug. So yeah, that's where we're at in this stage of capitalism, is they are actively trying to get us to do stupid shit for money.
When my wife was pregnant, she preferred Tylenol gels because they were rapid release the Epstein files.
Let's see. I don't even remember what I did. What all I did or what happened in same. 2018. It's the before times. I don't remember it. It was a clusterfuck of bullshit. That's when I started the divorce process. So, maybe the reason autism diagnoses keep increasing is they keep changing, expanding the definition of what's considered, as more research identified all the many facets. I know, me and my big ideas. Psychen, it's almost like you're not an idiot, and you understand how science works, my friend. Congratulations. Welcome to being frustrated for the rest of your life. The owner of Tylenol has actually stated that there's no links to autism with the painkillers. Apparently, the Tylenol main social media accounts today have been posting, "Nice try, release the Epstein files." And I'm like, well, damn, somebody's feisty. And I get it. It's like gay people. There were always gays, lesbians, trans. We just normalized people talking and addressing it, hence why more exposure. You are so correct on this. It's almost like when we learn about things, we learn about how common.
So there was a reel I saw a couple of days ago talking about how, you know how left-handed people used to be treated very poorly and forced to use their right hand because their left hand was somehow well, we know why, but it was associated with filth and dirt and whatever,
and the devil.
It was unclean, and so left-handed people were treated like shit for years, and then suddenly in the 80s and 90s we decided we didn't give a shit anymore. And so then the number of left-handed people went up from 4% to 12%, and then just kind of like leveled off.
Yeah.
Wow. This is not a conversation about left-handed people. That's how that video ended, and I was like, I have a soft spot for people who look unapproachable but are secretly kind. They're like haunted houses with warm kitchens. Listen, I'm apparently very intimidating, but I promise I'm nice.
I mean,
no, I'm kind. I'm not necessarily nice.
Yes. Tylenol account also said we do not actually recommend taking Tylenol when you're pregnant because women started guzzling stuff down on Okay, that's just dumb people. Like, Tylenol is actually one of the safest pain meds to take if you are pregnant.
I'd like to congratulate Tylenol on their upcoming multi-million-dollar lawsuit settlement. Nice.
I'd like to congratulate Tylenol on basically ripping people a new one. No, we're going to leave Ortega. And now, if I get Arios back, I'll have a full, well, no, let's go ahead and...
Folinic acid.
That's the one, yeah. Yeah. I want to go on record and suggest that Terrace is left-handed, therefore we must liberate Pale Moon from her too. I mean, there's nothing tyrannical about Terrace, except for maybe her love of shiny things. She is the most... I love her, but she is the most derptastic monarch in this entire game. Her attack animation is she turns her head away and violently waggles her staff.
Listen, I once had a power screwdriver coming at my face, and I threw my glasses across the yard in self-defense. So, like, I can't say shit.
Oh, hey.
And if I can't see it, it won't blind me.
It's the Skull Kids. Every time I see them, I keep thinking of, do you remember Mr. Skullhead from Tiny Toons and Animaniacs?
Yes.
That's why it's the Mr. Skullhead show.
Do I remember Mr. Skullhead?
I figured you would, but he is also kind of one of the more obscure characters.
I mean, that is true.
Of any of those shows.
Still.
Like, my favorite Tiny Toon character was the Dodo, whose name I can't fucking remember, and he was my favorite character. Alright. Ramzo. I do feel they did Spirit users dirty in this game. So, the summon spells in this are not good early game spells. They are fantastic late game spells. When you are dealing with armies of 100 versus 100, Dante's Inferno, Trident's Daughter, Wind Dancer, they are exceptional abilities. The problem is it takes a lot to get to that point. Because for the spellcasters, they typically have mage units as their default, and they are weak or only really useful against certain types of units. So you want to get them battle experience to level them up, and then you want to give them other units, and yeah, there's just a lot to building them up. But I love watching Dante's Inferno, the movie with Pierce Brosnan, or the spell just rip through a group of enemies. Go-Go Dodo! Yes! That's his name! Go-Go Dodo. But yes, Mr. Skullhead was also a good idea, bad idea. But he started off with the Mr. Skullhead show. And so every time I see the Skull Children in this game, it's like, it's the Mr. Skull Kid show! And I just kind of start singing to myself because I'm an idiot.
You say that sitting next to a person who is either constantly singing or constantly talking to themselves. I guess like an idiot.
I mean, I constantly talk to myself, but I say stupid shit.
Have you met me?
It's a Castlevania joke, you see. And that was to a cat.
I definitely said it was the 80s, you see, to Charles tonight at church. Because I told him the story about the professor who misses cocaine.
They changed Buster and Babs in the revival from being a couple to being twins. Okay, that killed one of the best jokes. One of the best jokes was Buster Bunny, Babs Bunny, no relation. Like that was,
yeah.
And turning them into twins was just like, now there's relation.
Now they're Luke and Leia-ing it. I mean...
Yeah, I don't think I actually have checked out any of the revival of that. I did watch the revival of Animaniacs. I did watch the first season of that, and it was good. There was a lot to it, and it didn't have quite the same magic for me, but I feel like a newer generation of fans will greatly appreciate it. But yeah, having Buster and Babs Bunny as related is just like, let's take Daffy Duck and make him the serious, straight man. Like, no, his name is fucking Daffy Duck. Just stop. Stop with this. You hated the Animaniacs. Do tell. I'm curious. I mean, I didn't hate it, but I didn't love it. It wasn't one that I've gone out of my way to watch again and again.
I watched a couple episodes with you. I didn't hate it. I didn't love it. It was decidedly okay.
Yeah, and that's fine.
I think it actually needed to be, if it was going to carry the same kind of oomph, it needed to be a lot sassier than it was.
Yeah, it did have some sass to it.
It played it safe.
But it played it a little safer than it really needed to. It could have... Well, and that's part of it. I don't know who it was actually aiming for. Were you aiming for the adult audience that grew up on it originally? If so, it was way undersassed. If you were just trying to get a new generation...
It was still undersassed, just differently.
it was differently undersassed. But like it was closer in that regard.
Yeah.
And I think that's probably where the disconnect fell for a lot of fans.
Yeah.
That's a long reason, but the short is I hated the changes to the stories and characters. I mean, I can dig that. They did kind of just abandon a whole bunch of things.
I am backtracking for half a second. I have to say, the Buster and Babs no relation was the second best joke. Because the best joke was, read my lips, no new taxes.
I was going to say, if you say the something goes down the hole, I would get up and walk away. I hated that. Like, because it just kept going.
Yeah.
And
no one... As I've said before, it was the making copies for children.
It was the making copies for children. And it was just... There was... It just went on too long. And I kind of hate that. Not every episode of the original show was overly political. It popped up now and then. The Rival is purely political and very on the nose. Part of the appeal for me as a child was that it was a movie studio and delved into pop culture. So that's the thing. Like, I feel like the politics of that time was more pop culture focused, because the fact that they had Bill Clinton plays the sax in the opening theme.
Yeah,
like
the pop culture was steeped in politics. Now, the pop culture is politics.
Yeah, and that's where we're kind of hitting a...
Because that's what happens when they fucking decide to elect a goddamn reality show piece of shit to the office of the president. Sorry, I mean,
I'm not wrong. Like, that's... Now give me the bird. We can't. This is family. One of Libet's favorite jokes is fingerprints. She's like, I don't think so. Good night, everybody. Like...
But also, jokes like that hit us, a generation steeped in true crime. I wonder where that interest came from. Fingerprints.
You guys aren't going to join me, are you? You're just going to be dicks about it.
I don't say the true crime part judgmentally. I'm very anxious to see if they ever do more Mindhunters. I know it's propaganda. But at least it's the beginnings of the behavioral analysis unit in the FBI, and they are fucking it up. Kind of like the FBI, just habitually fuck shit up.
Meanwhile, I hear...
But that's okay. The bullet said anti-ice. Because that's a thing that we say is anti-ice. That's...
that just rolls off the tongue.
Cash Patel is really... He really gets how the youths speak.
Cash Patel,
including us, apparently.
He's hip to the youths. It's like that Steve Buscemi. Hello, how are you, fellow children?
Yes.
Queen of the Harp. Yes, Eridon, I am.
Skateboards.
Oh my god.
Tom Ska, if you're watching this, I'd
Oh my
love to briefly voice something.
If Tom Ska watched my videos, I would actually probably shit myself. Like, A, thank you. B, stop by and say hi sometime. If you, either in the chats or my house.
A DM would also suffice.
I mean,
unless Cash Patel releases those and it's filled with perfect punctuation and phrases like anti-ice.
Okay, yes. Anytime, if there's any message for me and it has perfect punctuation, it's not for me.
That's his distress signal. He has been kidnapped and he is asking for help.
It's I'm blinking in Morse code. If you ever see me use, especially if I use like...
If he uses a semicolon correctly.
Yeah, if I use a semicolon, then... Well, no, if I use a semicolon correctly, I'm already dead. And this is someone... like pulling some Doctor Who shit. Like, I am just... Nope, this is...
I love the semicolon. It's one of my favorite bits of punctuation.
Sorry,
I am a normal human being.
When you said that, it's like, I love this. It's one of my favorites. There's a song from the Bob and Tom morning show from back in the day, Hey Pancreas.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, it never gets the glory that the liver gets.
It's true.
You have never been an organ of distinction.
It's true.
No, I keep
But
doing...
never fear, Oxford Common. You will always be my favorite. I'm a normal human being. Skateboards.
I mean...
No one in my family ever took Tylenol.
All I can think of is the fact that also acetaminophen, one of the main ingredients in Tylenol, is
the active ingredient.
Is in NyQuil, Dayquil. And now I'm sitting here thinking of like Lewis Black's joke about NyQuil. It tastes like red and green. It's the only thing that tastes like. Mix it in with some eggnog, make it festive.
I came so close to buying you some boysenberry preserves.
I know, you told me that.
I know, but I didn't tell them that.
Oh yeah, you did.
I came so very close to buying him some boysenberry preserves to take the edge off the coffee that he doesn't drink.
To take the edge off the coffee.
My favorite health club. I did end up ordering from my favorite health club the other night. I felt like a terrible person for door dashing on Monday, but I did.
Well, no, because driving.
Yeah.
And life.
And life. One of their seasonal new item thingies, though, is a coffee cake pancake. And so it is a pancake that has cinnamon streusel baked into it, and then is topped with it.
Topped.
Listen. I know what I like.
One little soldier got through. Look at him. Look at him.
Oh.
He's just
Topped.
He's gonna be here in a second. Just watch and dead.
It was delicious, though. It was really good. I got 2 of those, and I got some bacon and
The Dragon Force.
I got the Dragon Force of food. I'm gonna stop calling things by their names and be like, the thing of this thing. And you just have to guess what I'm referring to.
I mean, I can dig it.
What else did I get? I got something else with it. Oh, I just got a thing of fresh fruit, which is also delicious. The grapes they put in there were like this big. They were like the size of an eyeball. Like a whole eyeball, not just like what you see.
The whole eyeball.
It fits snugly in my mouth.
Maybe Colin being the new emperor of Tristan wouldn't be so bad. He's running a platform of snow removal. That means, by default, we should apply Homer Simpson as Mr. Plow to...
I really do need to remake the Homer Simpson in the shrubbery gif to be your dad. I need to make that happen.
I forget what we were talking about.
I don't know, but it cracked me up. Just the visual just cracked me up. God, what were we talking?
I have no idea. I really don't. I have to ask them.
I don't know that they have better memories than we
They
do.
don't, actually. No one in that conversation will remember.
Except maybe in like 15 years. And I'd be like, holy shit, you remember that time at
Yeah.
the thing when we did the stuff.
You know.
But anyway, there was the Homer Simpson joke. That is how that's gonna happen. At like Thanksgiving in 15 years. Thanksgiving, which I will continue to like show up to and be like, Happy Colonialism Day. Give me bird.
But we can't. We're a family show. Bringing it back to the Animaniacs joke. We will reward our emperor's conquest by giving him more troops. I mean, imperialism.
Yeah.
And, this is the Tristan Empire, technically. It says kingdom, but it's technically the empire.
I think I will fall asleep to listening to the sleepy history of Alexander the Great tonight.
Let them rot in the dungeon. I mean, they're probably gonna. There is no real rhyme or reason to some of the generals joining or not. Like, I've seen people say, oh, you have to have certain stats, or you have to have certain other generals in your
You have to have certain stats or certain other stats.
Or a certain number of castles.
Certain amount of Tylenol taken in your lifetime.
The
important shit.
Is Arios still...
I'm sorry, guys. I'm so tired and so undermedicated.
He is.
I am.
Arios. Get out of the hospital, you glorious-looking bastard!
That is the most Alucard looking motherfucker that is not Alucard.
Yeah, who?
Oh, Alucard.
I don't use Arios as a profile picture for anyone. I should fix that. Like, everyone else has one. My dad is Goldark. That should just kind of clue you in to my father. Like, profile picture I use anytime my dad calls or texts me.
Yeah, you know.
That's just a thing. Jess is maybe not visible.
I'm rarely visible. It's probably being not. Erasure jokes.
No, there you are.
Oh, hey.
That's you. That's who I see every time Jess texts me.
Which is a complete oxymoron because this is not how I sound.
No. Oh God, Libet and
I do not keep my mouth shut for nothing.
Libet and I went to. Actually, I can change yours. I could change yours to.
I mean, I don't know. I like kind of being.
I could change you to that. Because Mistle is not actually... Mistle looks very feminine, but Mistle is a man. And that's one of the big things. It's like, I'm a man. Stop misgendering me.
All right.
And
sure.
So I might change you to Mistle.
Hey. Hey, instead of mystery or mattress, I could be Mistle.
You could be Mistle. Yeah, because mattress just...
Mattress is just funny. Listen, sometimes Tumblr is hilarious.
Arios is the Playboy of Tristan. Is that a good thing or bad thing? Alternate universe where I'm adapting this game into a TV show. Long juicy subplot coming. Always imagined that Leon would go on diplomatic visits to Tristan before the war begins. Junid would see him from behind the mask and get thirsty. She'd pretend to be a chambermaid and have an affair with Leon without him knowing. Okay, I could... Shit! I'm liking where you're going with this. This is a lot of...
May I direct you to AO3 so you can just explore this in depth and we might all enjoy what your brain is doing right now because it's delightful.
Yeah, because they end up together in Junin's story, at least. And that's one of the pairings that I'm like, okay, that makes sense. The other pairing that happens kind of regardless is Terrace and Wen. Yeah, those two get married and have a kid. Supposedly.
That's a very David Bowie.
He is a very and he has like a
Sonic Boom. Yeah.
a lion or eagle type pauldron. He's very David Bowie-esque. We've got
Golden
Gongos.
Years is one of my favorite songs. Golden Years is one of my favorite songs. I ran out of breath before I could finish that sentence.
We've got Reinhardt, who's a child, but also kind of a demigod. So.
I mean, sometimes I feel like a child.
Then later in the game show, when she's unmasked, he's like, "Oh shit, that was you."
Hey, I want to make a better than Twilight love story joke, but like, not really. Better than that one episode of what was it, Love Connection or whatever it was, where one of the people behind the curtain was actually a serial killer who was caught a couple months later. Yeah. Much better than that.
Yeah. Who do I have as Libet? Oh, okay, yeah. Libet, I can't show Libet's profile picture because I have to activate this castle and then get the guy from this castle, or no, the guy from this tower. And then I gotta rescue his girlfriend, and his girlfriend...
In a very phallic tower.
I mean, most towers.
Yeah, okay. As opposed to the castles on the map that looked very phallic. It's almost like there's an imposed heterosexual love story going on.
Alright, let's go get some more castles, shall
It's
we?
Pride Week, y'all.
I mean, it is.
Get bent.
Oh, hey, the Skull Kids. Except you can't reach me, so you're gonna die.
Try to reach me with that hand. Reach me with that. You cannot.
You cannot. That's Maggie's profile picture.
I have questions. I don't know if I need them answered.
And that character is a dominatrix who uses a whip. She's one of the few unique models in the game. So many questions, right?
We need to have a conversation after the stream is over. Because yes, there are so many questions.
And then we have Pain and Agony. Yep.
Oh, me and me. Names of my left and right tit. Pain and Agony.
Lane has good. Yeah, Lane actually has. She's one of the Pale Moon. Hey, Alucard came back. I have done nothing this entire round.
That's not true. You've talked a whole bunch about London 15.
Oh, I did. Alright, let's try on. You guys are not going to join me, but...
Excuse me. Sorry.
I won't betray. You don't have a country. You're a free agent. Which I guess is a country. You're a Maquis. Update. There we go. And Pale Moon Sari, Lane lost the election to... Yes, she did. Lane was supposed to be the new Queen of Pale Moon, and didn't, and now she's leading a slight rebellion, and then Terrace is like, hey, how about you join me instead and stop being a bitch about it, and we can work together. And she's like, okay, I guess.
But I like being a bitch and working on my own.
Said all of my exes.
Hey.
Except they said that while we were in a relationship. Like that's the thing about it. Oh God, I caused Pat to lose his shit. I sent a video of Christopher Titus, stand-up comedian. He had a show on Fox forever ago. Surprisingly,
so long ago.
I just always thought he was gonna go like the right wing. No, did not at all. But he did some stand-up. He was talking about his ex-wife. He's like, you know, I had 2 kids and I stopped because that's where, you know, that's what I had with my, and her vagina was busy elsewhere. And he was like, yeah, you can that joke all you want, but I can say way worse things. It's like, she had an exclusive guest list and I wasn't on it. Or her vagina had a exclusive guest list and I wasn't on it. There was another one. It's like, I could, you know, I'm at least using the King's English. I could make it. My wife's wizard sleeve was stuffed with the wands of other sorcerers. Yes.
I just keep on coming up with other ways to word it. Apparently, I never told my friend Mars about Harmony, my being seated next to Harmony in the Thai restaurant. And Mars was like, that would be unsettling even if you were on good terms. And I was like, and then she followed me to my car. She was just like, oh God. But I mean, speaking of exes who had a exclusive guest list that I was, well, I was an alternate on.
Yeah, you were waitlisted.
I was waitlisted.
Lane would be a better foil to Scythe. Lane and Scythe would be an interesting story combination. I don't think Lane would have been a better monarch than Terrace. I think Lane's a little too murder happy, and we already have a murder happy monarch. That's Goldark. You're not murder happy.
No, not yet. We'll see how long I last
without the Wellbutrin.
Yeah.
I do also love that ability. Frog Cannon is hilarious, and I love
that is awesome, and I want one. But I want it to be my party cannon. And so when it does that, it just shoots streamers.
Streamers and confetti.
Tons of glitter.
Actually, is that show Two Broke Girls, but with Psyche and Lane? Okay, Two Broke Girls had some really good bits, plus I have a huge fucking crush on Kat Dennings. Like, just an unreal... She married Andrew WK, and I'm a little salty about it, because I'm like, if a guy that weird could marry, like, then I could have had a chance.
So you're saying there's a chance? There are some times I look back on my life and I go, wow, maybe I did actually, have a chance. Because other people thought that they had a chance with me, and
Meanwhile, most of my life has been, yeah, you don't have a chance. Sorry about you. No.
Huh?
Huh?
What?
What do you want?
Eh?
Huh?
Huh?
What?
Eh?
Spam? Alright, Arios, get some XP. Because you spent like 2 weeks in the hospital.
It really is my jellyfish fields up there.
Or we could have the Golden Girls, Lane, Scythe, Uni, and Euro. I used Scythe as a profile picture for one of my exes.
Fucker. I mean...
Like,
I was gonna say I should stop and ask which one, but no, I shouldn't.
I mean, you know which one.
Well, yeah, but...
With a name like Scythe.
Listen. If anybody's gonna be named Scythe, it should be me, because I want one really bad.
So do I. I almost bought, there's a guy on Etsy, but he also has his own storefront now, thankfully, that he does 3D prints of Final Fantasy XI epic weapons, and one of them is a scythe called the Apocalypse. and that is the exclusive Dark Knight relic weapon. And I'm like, I never got one in game. I went with the relic greatsword, the Ragnarok, which is 6 of one, half dozen of the other, really. Like, I get an end of the world, apocalypse or Ragnarok. I'm getting one. But yeah, he was selling one that was pre-made and pre-painted. You did have to assemble it, and I almost bought it, even though it was like $200. But now he sells the STL file so that you can print it yourself. But I would have to probably have Serenade print it, because I don't think my 3D printer would be capable of doing that.
I think either we need to figure out what the capabilities of this printer are, or you should just sell it because it's taking up space.
I do. Could you check your thing? What's the battery at?
3 full bars.
I think mine is finally dying.
Oh no.
Which is not good, because...
Aw. I got bars. I'm gonna be from Minnesota for a minute. Got bars.
So yours is at 3 still?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do some testing on that and see if I can... Because I was trying to see if it was going to last, and we only have 4 minutes, but it was doing the battery flashing of, it's almost dead.
Yeah, I think maybe another one needs to come out of stasis. Right, the Apocalypse, the 3D printer.
Yes. Yeah, I do need to figure out what its capabilities are, because I would actually like to start using it, especially now that I have room for it.
Yeah.
Granted,
especially if it's a smaller project or something.
Yeah.
If you wanted to, we could make a really cool set of decorative dies for funsies. But yeah, no, I would like to just have a regular old functional scythe that I could use agriculturally.
Through violence.
Listen, there are some weeds in my yard that need to be
De-weeding.
dealt with violence.
Rowan, did you have a hairball?
You okay, buddy?
I think you had a hairball. Yeah.
Yeah, you've got the semi-guilty, semi-sicky walk.
And the lick in your lips
Yeah. Hey, buddy. Rowan. Do you want to say hi to the internet before the internet goes away?
Yeah, because the internet's going away here in a minute. Oh, hey, Maya finally joined me. Or Mia? MEA? I don't know how. How do you pronounce it?
I don't know. If it were a different consonant, it would be pronounced me, but because it is with B and P and T.
And Rowan's going to try to convince you to go upstairs and feed him.
Yes, he is. Hey, buddy.
Or he's just going to run around the...
Rowan. Come on.
I'm getting a lot of summoners.
Rowan.
Not getting a priest. I need
Young
an
or old?
I need an old priest and a young priest. The power of Christ compels you. It's shocking how much I say that while I'm at work talking about technology.
No. Oh, yeah, it is many things. It is not shocking. I feel like maybe it needs to be used more when talking to technology.
I mean, true.
Especially when you end up with shit like mirrored text.
Yeah, that was fucking weird.
That
was some red rum kind of bullshit.
Yeah. Someone either hit Leonardo da Vinci mode or it's possessed. Or both. Could be both.
Red rum is The Shining, right?
Yep. Red rum.
Yeah. It's been a while.
I have no desire to see it again.
Same.
At all.
Same. And on that cheerful note, it's time for us to end. Thank you all for tuning in. I hope you've enjoyed the stream. I would say check out Dragon Force, but you can't because it's not anywhere because it's abandonware because fuck Sega. I don't have some strong feelings about this at all. I don't. Strong feelings. Very emotional. Anyway, thank you all for tuning in. We'll be back next week. Same hat time, same hat channel. Wednesday, 7:30 Eastern. If we do have to postpone or cancel or whatever, we will post about it in the Discord, which you can find a link in the description of this live stream, the video below. Hopefully, one of these decades, I'll get back to recording when I have the fucking spoons to do it.
It's been so much.
It's been a spoonless endeavor lately.
Y'all get. I know you do. Preaching to the choir here.
Yeah.
But
I do hope to return to Sea of Stars soon. In the meantime, I've got a whole bunch of stuff that's up, and go check it out. I am probably going to start looking at cleaning up my channel some. Maybe looking at deleting some older projects if I can redo them better, because some of them are starting to show their age a little bit. And I did that once before. Like, the first time I Let's Play Dragon Force was much shittier quality, and I deleted that when I did the most recent, and same with Shining Force 3, except I kept the old version and the new version up for that. But there's a couple of games I also kind of want to Let's Play again, and maybe have someone else sit in on them, just to be like, I don't want to do this game alone again. And one of those was Kingdom Hearts, because I was listening to music at work today, and one of the Kingdom Hearts themes came on. I'm like, shit, I do kind of like this game, but fuck, I gotta.
I mean, I'm happy to hang out. I'm not a gamer. I'm not good at the games.
Well, no, so most of those are all single player, so it's just,
I'm happy to hang out.
Commenting on the ridiculousness of the story, especially of Kingdom Hearts. It's Mickey Mouse versus Sephiroth. Yeah. We'll have a whole new lineup of TV Dragon Force themed. I mean, we can. We totally can. We can keep coming up with... Like, I would love to see a Game of Thrones style Dragon Force. It lends itself to it pretty... Oh, actually, no, it doesn't. Dragon Force 2, yes, because Dragon Force 2 is dark and gritty. Dragon Force 1 is kind of light-hearted and...
It's more Game of Chairs by Sesame Street.
Which was a thing.
Yeah, it was adorable.
It was. But it was also unsettling having... who plays Cersei?
Lena Headey.
Lena Headey as Cersei talking to Elmo. I'm just sitting here going, that bitch is gonna kill Elmo.
Not Elmo! No! You don't understand. She looks at you and you die.
She's gonna blow up Sesame Street with dragon's fire like she did the Sept of Baelor. Which also pissed me off because I have a huge crush on Natalie Dormer. Had to go and fucking kill her with green fire like the asshole you are.
Yeah, I didn't realize you still had such strong feelings about Game of Thrones Season 6.
I mean...
but...
Well, I mean, it's one of those, like, every... Game of Thrones, everyone dies.
Is that fine?
I know everyone dies in Game of Thrones.
Yes.
I was just mad that Natalie Dormer died. But then she went on to become Anne Boleyn and the Tudors, so,
Which, I mean... Not to spoil it for you, but she
also
also dies.
But she has a much bigger role in that show. A lot more screen time and a lot more sex. Which is saying something, because Game of Thrones...
Well, she's not marrying a 12-year-old.
She is not. She is not. Thankfully.
Though, I mean, Henry VIII was terrible, but also, he got done dirty some too.
He did.
But as a child and by his family.
Yeah. But anyway, European history aside...
European inbreeding aside.
The IQs go down the toilet. Thank you. Thank you all for tuning in. I hope you have a good rest of your week. Hopefully this is a good, midway through the week. It's all downhill from here. Enjoy a good show and then, just try to get through the rest of the week. And take care of yourselves. Stay safe. Stay cool. Stay dry.
Stay hydrated.
Stay hydrated.
Wash your hands.
Wash your hands. Wear a mask. Get a COVID booster. I just did that today.
Yeah, and do it now because when I did it, it was 5 days before the new flu shot came out and 2 weeks before the new COVID shot came out. So I'm just going to have to do it again soon because I'm limited.
Yeah.
So
get it now.
Good
it's all
job.
the new shit. And
Do it
now my arm is like, oh, fuck you.
And it's fine.
It'll be fine. I'll be all right. But yeah, take care of yourselves. We'll see you soon. So
please take care of your headspace as much as you can.
Yes.
Make all the jokes you need to.
Make all the jokes you need to. So, bye.
Love you guys.